Now, growing on the Adobe Clay Soils of the southern Sierra Nevada in Kern County, we find another rare plant known as Fritillaria striata. It's got recurved petals, some beautiful striations on the inside of the corolla, and it smells absolutely amazing. And here's one of them. Now this is kind of an odd one. I mean, a lot of these fritillarias come up in very heavy clay soils. You can see the clay here is of such a kind that none of the invasive grasses that dot the surrounding hillsides are able to really take root. It's just, this soil, it absorbs so much water, and then it shrinks so much in the summer when it goes 6 or 7 months without rain. And a lot of plants find that hard to grow in. Look, even the Amsinkia is struggling. These have been like 18 inches tall, at least, in most other locations. Here, they're not thriving. Here's Chloragulum, another geophyte, got a very bulbous root down there. So the fritillarias cope by, during the wet season, they do their thing, and then once it dries out and gets warmer, they just go dormant. And so they don't need, it doesn't affect them that they grow in a soil that gets so dry and contracts and cracks during the heat of summer. There's just so many of them here. Hundreds. And again, this is a local endemic. Nice cow shit. Apparently the cows don't gnaw on these. Kind of scary to think that if one of the nearby ranchers just changes his grazing schedule for whatever plot of land he's going to let his cows do their thing on, they could gnaw these down. But even then, you still got that bulb down there that's got such a massive store of carbohydrates and energy in there. God, they smell amazing. I'm standing right over cow shit, and I can still, the smell of these lilies is just overwhelming. Again, a local endemic known only from the west side of the southern Sierra Nevada in beautiful Kern County. Could I call Kern County beautiful? A lot of Kern County is not very beautiful. It's actually quite hideous and depressing. There's a lot of meth here, and there's a lot of right-wing politics, shitty education, tract housing, and a futureless, go-nowhere suburban strip mall retail. In many ways, it's like most of America, but certainly here, it's beautiful. This vestigial remnant of old California. Let's look at this again. God damn. So of course it matures into a tree-lobed capsule with a bunch of tiny flat seeds in there, and hopefully gets established again when the rains come. Those seedlings germinate the following fall and winter. And again, they're here because not much else can compete with them, because they're on this thick clay. You know, and anyone who's ever had a garden knows clay can be a real pain in the ass to grow in. Look at all that Cryptantha and Amsinkia over there. And I believe these are blue oaks, Quercus douglasii. Hillside speckled with granitic boulders, remnants of a massive Pluton.